Бажаю здоров'я, шановні українці.
Dear Ukrainians, I wish you health. On December 3rd, I held another meeting of the staff. The commanders reported on the situation in specific directions, in the most important directions. In the Donetsk region, Bakhmut, Soledar, now as before, it's the hottest, most painful. We do everything to help our boys in this direction. Our heroes who are holding the defense there. Everyone there deserves the highest gratitude. And now I would like to separately thank the border guards of the CHOP detachment, who are fighting near Bakhmut, and on December 3rd landed another plane of the occupiers, the Luhansk region and Kharkiv region. We are strengthening our forces. South, we continue to erase the capabilities of the occupiers. Border, we are strengthening the entire perimeter. Black Sea water area, we are working so that finally caliber missiles could be at least at the bottom of the sea. Of course, we discussed further steps in the area of total spiritual independence of Ukraine and protection of our state from informal networks of influence of the terrorist state. A separate conversation at the meeting of the staff is about energy, recovery progress and object protection. We're constantly working on it. The discussion on price caps, that is on limiting the export price of Russian oil, has ended in the world, unfortunately without big decisions, as you wouldn't call it a big decision to set such a limit for Russian prices, which is quite comfortable for the budget of a terrorist state. Russia has already caused huge losses to all countries of the world by deliberately destabilizing the energy market, and the world cannot dare its real energy disarmament. It's a weak position, and it's only a matter of time when stronger tools will have to be used anyway. It's a pity that this time will be lost. The logic is obvious. If the price limit for Russian oil is $60 instead of, for example, $30, which Poland and the Baltic states talked about, then the Russian budget will receive about $100 billion a year. This money will go not only to the war and not only to Russia's further sponsoring of other terrorist regimes and organizations. This money will also be used to further destabilize precisely those countries that are now trying to avoid big decisions. On December 3rd, I held a meeting with the leaders of our foreign policy bloc. We summed up the week and are preparing new events for December and January. Very powerful steps. Ukraine's position will be heard. Ukraine's interests will be realized despite everything. And one more. On December 2nd, I spoke with students of universities: Soledar University in Pereyaslav, Kyiv Mohyla Academy, Soledar Kharkiv National Pedagogical University. 3 institutions out of many that keep the memory of Soledar and preserve Ukrainianness itself. On December 3rd, I also visited the exhibition The World of Soledar at the Ukrainian House in Kyiv. And it is right that in such conditions, in such a year, events of the 300th anniversary of Soledar are taking place all over the country. It is right that there is strength. There is the strength to take care of Ukraine in all its manifestations, because our victory is being achieved by the strength of arms and the strength of the spirit, the strength of the soldiers and the strength of the people, the strength of the state and the strength of culture. The strength of our unity is our ability to work together for the sake of Ukrainian interests and our ability to support each other. Support because we are Ukrainians, and the strength of this argument alone should be enough for all of us. Glory to all who fight for Ukraine. Glory to all who work for our country. Eternal memory and respect to all those who gave their lives for independence. Glory to Ukraine.